Success is not a fluke. Success is a culmination of many mindset strategies. Now, are you thinking how to create a mindset for success? Now, in this episode, I'm mentioning 7 key mindset strategies for achieving goals and overcoming excuses and fostering consistency. So stay with us till the end. This is Abhisheksengupta and welcome back. You are listening to Abhisheksengupta audio blogs. Success is not a magic wand. However, success is the most desired factor. Now, success is a combination of the many mindset strategies over a period of time. Now, mindset is a very, very powerful weapon. The mindset overcomes all other factors contributing success. Now, creating a successful mindset is not difficult and not too easy either. Now, it takes time and it requires consistency and it requires a lot of discipline. Now, successful mindset is one factor which can dominate every other factor which can contribute towards success. Now, almost every successful person has got one thing in common. They have cultivated and they have made their mindset fit for success. Now, in this episode, I'm presenting 7 key strategies which can really contribute to make your mindset a successful mindset. Point number 1 is forgetting the past. Now, forgetting past is a very important criterion. One cannot live in past, one cannot stay in past, one cannot dwell in past. It is especially important when the past is related to some bad experiences. But remember, this is not that easy. It is a very critical mind game. Every successful person has overcome their past bad experiences, past bad habits, and they have gone ahead in their life. Now, this is important because staying in the past is of no good. It could just be lead to a wastage of time. So it is important that one must move on. It is important to take lessons from the past's bad experience, past bad situations. But staying in past can only lead to downfalls. It will hold you back from your next movement, your next step. The epic example for this can be the situation of Oprah Winfrey. Oprah Winfrey had a troubled past. She had a troubled upbringing, but she chose not to stay in past. She overcome that. She forgot past and gone ahead in life. And of course, that has made her the media mogul. So in case the Oprah Winfrey would have stayed in past, would have dwelled in past, that would have done no good to her, and we would not have got the media mogul Oprah Winfrey. So forgetting past is step number 1. Point number 2 is believing in oneself. It is important for success because believing in oneself can really lead to some great achievements. Many times we have seen that people do not believe in the person, or people do not believe in you. Many times people do not believe, many times society do not believe, many times people laugh at you. But it is important that you stay in your vision, you stay strong with your vision, you go on with your work. That's important. This is important because if you follow the crowd, you will just be a part of the crowd. You cannot stand out of the crowd. You cannot have an edge over others. So it is important for every person to have a belief in oneself. Many times your ideas would be laughed at. Many times your work could be laughed at. You can become a matter of joke, but that hardly matters. It is important that you stay focused in your work and have a belief in oneself. The epic example for that can be the case of Elon Musk. Elon Musk faced a lot of critics in his life for his various ventures. His venture like Tesla and his venture like SpaceX was often laughed at. People laughed how the SpaceX can reduce the cost of launching. Critics have put forward so many comments saying that the Tesla cars will not move. But in spite of that, Elon Musk has gone ahead. Elon Musk focused in his work and gone ahead with making of his own unique products. He had believed in himself even when others questioned him. So, belief in oneself is a very important criterion. This contributes to making of the successful mindset. The next point is taking small steps. Power of taking small steps is very underrated. Many times taking big leap is literally impossible. Many times it leads to a lot of resources but taking small steps on a regular basis can lead to amazing results. Now, it is a very underrated concept because many a times people say you wait till the time you get all the resources and then take a big step forward. Most of the time, people keep on waiting under such circumstances. Most of the time, people keep on waiting and waiting. However, small step is something which everyone can take. Now, small step has got a lot of power. Small step is something which can take you to huge success in long run. Important is to stay consistent with small steps over a period of time. The epic example for this can be Sarah Blakely. Sarah started business with small investment and he carried on with it, and this was an incredible step which she has taken, and this has led to a building of a big brand, a global brand. And that's what is the power of small step. Keep on taking, keep on going with whatever resources you have and carry on with your work. Every small step contributes to a pillar of success. Next point is regular learning. Now, learning is a very important step. This helps you to stay relevant. This helps you to update your knowledge, update your skills, and know the upcoming market trends. Now, without learning, one's knowledge will become outdated. One will not be able to cope up with ever-changing world. Now, it is important that one should learn. It is said that readers are leaders. Now, epic example for this is of Bill Gates. Now, Bill Gates has always emphasized learning and reading. Now, this has helped him to stay relevant and helped him to know the upcoming technology, and this is something which helped him to build his empire. Now, learning is so important that learning can really lead to create a difference between a successful person and a failure. Now, learning is something which everyone should go on. In today's world, there are various ways one can learn. It's not only reading books. One can opt for educational videos, educational podcasts, educational articles, etc., etc. Now, learning is something which can really help you to take your next leap forward. Next point is eliminating excuses. Now, excuses are the killers. Excuses have not made anyone great. Excuses are something which can really hold you back. Now, excuses can also lead you to a comfort zone which can really kill your success. Now, leaving excuses is important, but leaving excuses at times is very tough. People who are used to making excuses find it very tough to leave them. Now, let me tell you, excuses are something which can really act as a hurdle in your success journey. The epic example of leaving excuses can be of Richard Branson. Richard Branson has never considered any excuse or never made an excuse a hindrance in his life. And this has led him to build the mighty Virgin Empire. He has never embraced excuses. Instead, he focused on finding solutions to the problem he faced. And this has led to his success. Remember, excuses are the killers, and excuses does no good to anyone. So, avoid excuses, leave the excuses, and carry on with your success mindset building. Next is making goals and plans. Now, goals and plans are very important criterions in building successful mindset. Now, without plans or without setting up a goal, it is literally impossible to achieve anything. The Benjamin Franklin has once said, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. That reveals the importance of strategy planning and goal setting. Now, if you don't have a goal, if you don't have a plan, your actions will be haywire. It will absolutely be haphazard. Now, planning is defined as a blueprint of future actions. So if you don't have the blueprint, your future actions will be jeopardized. Epic example we can quote under this point is of Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon. He started his business journey as an online bookstore. However, in mind, he has envisioned Amazon as an everything store. His three pillars, planning, consistency, and customer-centric approach, really helped him to build what Amazon is now. This really emphasizes the importance of strategic planning and goal setting. Without a strategic plan, Amazon could not have achieved this kind of success. Without a strategic goal setting, Amazon could not do that. Similarly, this can be one of the contributing factors while building your successful mindset. Make strategic plans and set your goals. Last but not the least, consistency. It is important for any person to stay consistent in his efforts. Remember, results won't come or show up immediately. It takes a lot of time for the results to come. Most of the time, people quit and go back to their normal crowd following. But it is important for a successful person, a person who is seeking success, to carry on with his effort even if he or she cannot see results. It's important to review it, but quitting is absolutely no option. Consistency has got a lot of power. Many successful people have emphasized the importance of consistency. Without consistency, nothing moves. Without consistency, even the finest made plans really get terminated. So, consistency is something which one need to embrace and build, and one need to carry on. The case study for this can be of Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett was steadfast in his investment strategies, and in spite of market turmoil, in spite of so many situations, in spite of so many global uncertainties, Warren Buffett carried on with his investments. Many times he has streamlined his strategies, many times he has re-strategized his investment strategies, but he carried on with it. He did not panic, he did not quit, he did not did anything related to uncertainty. Rather, he was consistent in his efforts. And that has made what Warren Buffett is today. He was absolutely steadfast in his investment principles. He has stayed true in his investment strategy over decades. Remember, it's not 1 day, 2 days, 1 month, 2 months, or 1 year, 2 years. He stayed steadfast with his investment strategies for decades. And now, that was the key factor for his investment success. He is one of the most successful investors in the world. So that is the power of consistency. Now, success stems from mindset. Mindset is the ultimate factor. It dominates all other factors required for success. Now, it is important that you should follow on and embrace these 7 factors which I have mentioned just now. Now, these factors can really help you to achieve success in your life, and it can really lead to achievement of your goal. But important, you must have your goal. You can click in the link mentioned in the description and download the chart related to these 7 points, and this can act as an action plan for you over a period of time. That's all for today. If you got value from this episode, I request you to like, share and subscribe. To my Apple Podcast listeners, I request for a review. I want an honest review how my podcast is helping you and enhancing your life. I'll be back with many such episodes. Till then, stay tuned, stay connected. Have a great day.